In Reacher, Jack Reacher said many good things. One of them, in an investigation, assumption kills. Another good one is never trust a weapon you haven't personally tested fire. So some of you may be wondering, what the hell does it have to do with Yanagiba and Deba sharpening? Well, I'm out of frame. You know why this is important practice. If you understand the basic of knife movement, you should be able to do at least this much. You know, I'm not doing a really great job. I am not claiming myself to be any sort of expert. I'm just showing this for checking the edge you have just sharpened. And in order to check the edge, check the knife, you have to cut real thin. Not copy paper, not tomato. You know the biggest problem of such knife cut test, they are to make your knife look sharper than they actually are. It actually is. You know, everyone can cut paper. Rolled up towel cut test or Katsuramuki test, they actually show you the problem area. Things you didn't do right, things you are not doing right. Now it's getting clear that what I am not doing right, I'm not hiding it. You know, this is not really a good example, but the point is, so paper cut, tomato cut test, the real purpose is to impress the viewers or to convince yourself your edge is sharp. You want to think that way. So that's why, maybe not you, but you know, I'm talking about people in general. So that's why people tend to do those easy tests. Cutting rolled up towel clearly shows you, oh, this part isn't really as sharp as it's supposed to be, because the blade length, with this blade length, it should be able to cut through the towel completely. If it doesn't, there is something wrong. You have done something wrong. It clearly shows your work's imperfection. Why did I have to talk about Jack Reacher in my video? My point is, just because some famous YouTuber said something doesn't mean it is true. Maybe it is true to him, but doesn't mean it's true to everyone. To me, to you. So, what if you have slow night, or the night you thought it is slow, but later on it picked up and got a little bit busy? Yesterday started as a slow night. Well, it was Monday and it's raining. But somehow, somewhere around 7 o'clock, it started picking up.
Is that a hero
Table 13.
Thank you.
And by 7:30, we were pretty busy. Okay, so this is after such a night. So 7:30 to 8:30, it was pretty busy, intense. But overall, the knife didn't get that much use. It was only about an hour of short burst. And well, the edge is somewhat as I predicted. So, do I need to sharpen this? Or should I just go to next work with this condition? There is no right or wrong answer, you decide. But I thought it is actually an interesting test. I decided to try take this thing on to Kitayama 8000. So start with 何は調整ら 3000. To see if I can bring it back to 100% cutting performance. Now here is the mini tip. This part makes the biggest difference. So if you feel like, okay, so this is fine, this is fine, this is fine, and from here it starts slipping. So if I think I can't bring back the bite on this part with 3000, I need to go back to 2000. Let's check again. No, go back to 2000. Spending any more time on 3000 at this point is a waste of time. So that's how you can decide which stone to use. So very tip is restored, and this area is a little bit more work is needed. Okay, done. Yeah. So now I move on to 3000, and after 3000 I'm going to take it to 8000. Now moving on to 3000. Now I just work on the kiriha. Done. Now, today, this is something new. I'm going to use Kitayama 8000. Make sure the back side is clean. Does it make noticeable difference? I don't know yet. Okay. Right now I'm working on kiriha, not on the edge. Now I'm working on kiriha. Okay, check out the edge. I think it's okay. Okay. Removing bar and checking the edge at the same time. Finishing 裏押し on Sharpeton M15 5000. How's that? Check on Sharpie. strop on newspaper. Okay, let's try. I'm just going to show you some ways to test the edge. Okay, I'm not really doing a good job here, obviously, but that's not the point. You know, I am not trying to show off my skill. I am just trying to make my point. You have to cut what you are going to cut when you do the edge test. Nobody buys knife. Nobody pays 400, 500, 600, 800 for a knife to cut newspaper, copy paper. Okay, I need to do more practice, but this is one example to check the edge on straight portion. To be fair, this is perfectly fine for the kind of work I do. I'm going to show you the clip from around 8:30 last night. And as you can see, it even cut through the rolls with tuna wrapped around on the outside without any problem. You know, if you have to do this, maybe it's okay for some people. I kinda get stressed out if I can't cut through things with just one stroke. So anyway, this is after taking the knife to Kitayama 8000. Let's see. Oh. So this is after sharpening with 8000. And one thing you can't see from the video, the feeling is much smoother. That may or may not matter. You know, some of you may appreciate that smoothness, and some of you probably really don't care. But anyway, this is the result.